Full jump complete. Running preliminary diagnostics. Expected irreversible damage to the Tiqqun detected.
Naturally.
We have not reached the exoplanet Remus. Tiqqun primary sensors are picking up vast amounts of debris. Act with caution, Administrator. We must reach Remus.
Alright. Fate of the Etemenaki. Alright, let's just pause for a second. The station is now vulnerable to a meteorological event. Damage. What? Oh no. I remember this one. Crap. After every event situation that we complete, that's this huge storm moves. And our ships will get destroyed if they're in it. Oh boy. Okay. I can't turn that on. Dang nabbit. Okay, external constructions. Let's go ahead. Yeah. We need the power. And look at our hull integrity. Look at how much has been removed. Ugh. Okay. That's alright. We're okay. We're doing alright. How much food are we producing? 107.3%. Okay. Not bad at all. Alright, let's go ahead and place storage there. Because I'm going to want to change that. What do I want to change it to? Let's change that to alloy. And then I'll add... Yeah, I'll add one right there. Change that to ice. Actually, we'll have this as computer chips. Alright. We need to be able to turn on this guy, which we can now. Okay. Here we go. Gear, go to destroyed command center.
Ship has arrived at its destination.
Thank you. Well, we're going to wait until they gather all the science. I think I learned that from last time.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Strength of the collective. Administrator, the crew are encouraged by how many survivors we have brought aboard the Tiqqun. The increase to population reinforces the feeling that our goal of saving humanity is achievable. The new crew members, welcome from the cryonic pods, are now part of something bigger than themselves. Acknowledged. Oh, a trust bonus of 5%. Awesome. Oh, another event. Courage rather than hope. Administrator, by repatriating the settlers from the colonization test, you have silenced some of the voices that question our natural philanthropy. The crew is delighted to be reunited with their friends and crewmates. Some see it as a sign that humanity is not doomed to die in space. Beyond hope, it fills them with courage. Awesome. Another trust bonus? I'll take that. found
probe has
resources.
completed its scan.
Yeah. Give us that sweet carbon. Let's turn you guys off. Don't want to pick up people. Okay, science ship. Ruins Command Center. Summary of intelligence. Oh, I hate that creaking sound. I would actually really hate to hear that in real life. Ruins Command Center. Summary of intelligence on the Etemenki's Command Center. Initial reports indicate that we found the wreckage of the Etemenki's Command Center. The UN ship appears to have been attacked. Transmission from the Gears team. Although the command center of the Etemenki is heavily armored, the structure has suffered terrible bombardment. It appears as if something sliced through the larger superstructure of the Etemenki. This must have dislodged the center and separated it from the rest of the ship. Numerous pieces of debris and corpses flow around the ruin. We've located a breach within the armor plating that should allow us to get inside. Enter the command center. The Gears team will enter the command center through the identified breach. Ooh, yes! Intelligent design has been unlocked. What was that now? That was for the crop farm, right? Yeah, food production speeds is increased by 20%. Which means 114.7%. Boom. Wololo. Administrator, a sector has converted to the cult of the Hull. This has had a positive impact on the morale of the crew. The converts are waiting to hear your opinion on their worship. Sanctifying the Tiqqun and its facilities does not directly violate any Dolos directives. Okay. Embrace the writings of Barhaville. The Tiqqun is a body. The Hull is its skin. We are its blood. Or suppress the cult. Well, I don't know what to do. You know what? Let's embrace it. Well, since we're producing a crap ton of food now, let's go ahead and remove a couple of those guys. The insect farms. How's these guys doing? These guys are doing okay. We're just not producing anything because we don't have the resources. Why aren't y'all building that? Because you're transporting all the... Oh, you're transporting it all to there. We kind of need probes. It's okay, so let's pause the building on solar panels.
The ship team has completed a task.
Okay. Summary of intelligence on the Etemenki's command center. The frozen rooms through which the Gears team have had to navigate are from a nightmare. Projectile damage covers most surfaces, and there are signs of electrical fires having raged throughout the corridors. This is not to discount the ever-present grim sight of severed corpses. Upon entering the bridge, the team discovered the bodies of the commander-in-chief and other officers. It appears they took their own lives. Oh. We must retrieve the Remus data. The Tiqqun should be kept in close proximity to the command center. This will allow the Gears team to use the station's power via their retractable telescopic pole and access the center's terminals and data listening protocol. Recover the coordinates of the exoplanet Remus. The team of the Gear will search for any data that may contain the coordinates of the exoplanet Remus. The Tiqqun should be kept in proximity to supply power. Okay. Wait, cycle 700. Okay, now let's go ahead and resume construction of the solar panels. Oh, we have an event. Where? There you are. Knocking on heaven's door. Administrator, the debris field we have entered is mostly composed of corpses. Oh. The floating bodies bump against the hull and create sounds that reverberate throughout the Tiqqun sectors. This is not proving beneficial for crew morale. DLS reports indicate that EVA crews are discussing their experiences working outside the Tiqqun with colleagues in mess halls, compounding the problem. Understood. Oh, great. Corpse field. The station is surrounded by floating corpses. The crew's morale will be affected. I don't like that. Oh my god, you can totally see it. Oh, look at them. There's one right there. There's one right there. There's another right there. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Frozen memories. Administrator, while Sector 1 has contained potential new crew members in cryopods for a while now, there are no active cryonic centers in the sector. This leaves the crew extremely concerned. No one likes cryonic sleep, and some of them still remember the first cryonic accidents during Earth's epidemics. To allay their fears, the cryopod's inhabitants should be awoken as soon as possible. Pledge to turn on every cryonic center in Sector 1 for 30 cycles. Wait, we can have them on, but we might be able to get away with it without actually giving them cryopods. Okay. Almost. Okay, no, I can do that.
A sector is being overworked.
Let's turn you off. Okay, extra hours? Extra hours is better. Okay, we have a probe ready. Let's go ahead and launch another probe. We need iron. We need iron more than anything. Yeah, turn on every cryonic center in Sector 1 for 30 cycles. We don't have to wake anybody up. How much food? 107% now. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Oops. Wrong button. Okay, let's put you there. Let's turn you off. Okay, let's go ahead and turn you on and deconstruct this one. Yes, please. I want to move everybody so we can put some, like, housing up there or something like that.
A probe has completed its scan.
Thank you, Eden. Oh, what? There we go. Okay. Now we can turn off that again. There we go. Ha-ha! Okay. We're out of carbon. Or no. Polymer. Can I turn that on? No. Oh wait, yes I can. Oof. No, this docking bay's full. That's not good. We need more power. Okay, can I move people? What happens if I were to working hours? Stability -1. Building operation requires 25% fewer workers. I wish I could. But alas, I cannot.
ship team has completed a task.
Transmission from the Gears team.
Administrator, the Remus coordinates aren't here. As you know, Vol coordinates are incredibly complex algorithms that require advanced technology for their storage and application. We did identify a storage area within the command center where such equipment, perhaps including that stolen from the Pythagoras, should have been held. It has been ripped away, shorn by cutting lasers, and taken. There is some small hope. A single damaged calculator terminal was found. Power supply from the Tiqqun has allowed us to access it. It appears that the Etemenaki's final moments, while they attempted to address the colossal damage done to their ship, the crew were able to identify and record the self-similar signature of the attacker as it withdrew. Perhaps they hoped to later mount some sort of pursuit to recover the stolen coordinates of Remus. We are now in possession of that signature. It belongs to the Paracini, a ship of the Black Market Society. This is where our hope fades. The few officer logs we have found that detail the attack are terrifying. It seems highly likely that the coordinates of Remus are now on board the Paracini. Having processed the data we have found within the center, that thanks to old recordings of now inactive distress signals, we've been able to locate other parts of the Etemenaki which have drifted across the system.
40 science. Okay, we can investigate further into the Paracini's attack. The Gears team will analyze the Paracini's attack on the Etemenaki. The Tiqqun should be kept in close proximity to supply power, or determine the Etemenaki's previous mission objectives. The Gear team will review Etemenaki mission reports to learn more about its objectives. The Tiqqun should be kept in close proximity to supply power. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. We're gonna have to be here for a while, aren't we? Oh no. Okay, since we're not producing iron, let's go ahead and turn off one of those smelters. Nope. We'll deconstruct that one. And then we're going to deconstruct this farm because we are going to... Where's...
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Great. Sector 2, we're always going to hold about 10 waste in here because we're going to make a mushroom wall. I've never actually made the mushroom walls, I don't think.
The ship team has completed a task.
How much power does it require? Oops. 5. Not bad. Okay. Science ship team. Summary of intelligence of the Etemenaki. By powering the command center, the Gears team was able to extract and analyze core mission data. The Etemenaki was a UN ship initially launched to find other exoplanets. Early data logs from their voyage indicate a glaring lack of preparation to accomplish such a task. In the absence of a habitable exoplanet, they seem to have concentrated on the search for what the UN has designated as enemies of humanity, Dolos, and the Ashtangites. By boarding the Pythagoras, the Etemenaki was able to locate Remus. Investigate further into Paracini's attack. Yeah. Ooh, vertical parking has been unlocked. That was for here, right? Stockpiles can send one more transporter. Thank God. Alright, let's pause the game while we're looking at this. We need to do some research. Industrial enzymes. Food production speed is increased by 30% again. Yeah, we're going to research that. We can do an algae farm. Allows for the creation of automatic harvesting for up to 4 algae plantations, using a moderate amount of water to produce a large amount of food. That doesn't sound good. We might need to increase our water production with the water treatment. Uses 50 waste per cycle to fulfill all water needs in a sector. We need to be producing waste. Tech lab. Ooh, we're gonna upgrade that. Intelligent lab. Increase the production of science to 5 units per 5 cycles? Yeah. We need that sweet, sweet science. Alright, let's go ahead and start waking up some people. Okay, let's pause the solar panels because we need a probe. Great. Y'all need to be more careful. 3 crew members were killed. Now they're now they're overworked. Ugh. Oh god, our trust is going down. Can I turn anything off in here? No. Alright, we're building a probe, so let's turn the EVA airlock thingy back on so we can start building solar panels because we need the power. My goodness. Yeah, we have
science ship team has completed a task.
we have extra transporters, which means it should be able to transport resources from one sector to another much more quicker. Summary of intelligence on the Paracini's attack. As the Etemenaki paused in the Crux system, it was surprised and attacked by the Paracini. Reports indicate colossal casualties. The UN crew was able to find a flaw in the Paracini's defense systems and managed to mount a boarding assault. The Paracini responded by firing its main weapons before fleeing the system. The last survivors of the attack who could not enter cryonic pods either died from the cold or slowly asphyxiated in the days that followed. Wow. Leave the ruins of the command center. The Gears crew will gather their equipment and leave the ruins of the command center. That sucks for some people. They suffocated. Ugh. Up, incoming message.
Administrator, we have found the Piranesi's signature stored in the Etemanaki's destroyed command center. It is a ship unlike any other in our records, a formidable opponent, now in possession of the Remus coordinates. The eventual failure of the Tiqqun's hull is inevitable. We have no other choice but to confront the Piranesi.
Oh.
Before we leave the system, we must find a way to develop an effective countermeasure strategy.
Look at all these ruins from that ship. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then there's 9 from the command center. 9 pieces. Well, at least we'll have a lot to do. All right, gather all that science, please.
No more resources available to mine.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay, let's pause you again.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
97.2% for food. Ew. Oh, that's because of that farm. Okay, that's fine. We're fine. And it looks like we're starting to not prepare enough food. Collapse food production. Yeah, we're gonna send the gear there. Yeah, our water... Oh, okay. At least it looks like every few cycles we'll get
request awaits your attention.
more water. Okay, we're building a probe. So continue the solar panels. At the limits of fraternity. Administrator, the animosity between former crew members of the Protagoras and Etemenaki is becoming a problem. Accommodating survivors from both crews together on the Tiqqun threatens the stability of the station. Clan protocols recommended temporary separation till tensions ease. Initiate population transfer and individuals will be sorted automatically using DLS data. 100 crew members will be moved from Sector 1 to Sector 2 to address this. We do not have time for this. We must put aside our differences and move forward. I don't want to have problems. Well, yeah, we'll move 100 people. Relocate 100 crew members from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Okay. Non-workers from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Can we do that?
Has arrived at its destination.
Yeah, we can. Boom. We're just gonna move non-workers. Alright. Whoa. Ruins. We are what we eat. Summary of intelligence on Etemenaki wreckage. Our sensors have located a section of the Etemenaki drifting in the vacuum of space. Our initial readings are registering a lot of organic debris. Transmission from the Gears team.
We are on site. This part of the Etemenaki was responsible for the ship's food production. Production was divided into 2 zones, vegetal and animal. We've also identified a self-contained area generating a heat signature. The area is small, but it's not impossible that some survivors may be sheltered there.
Okay. Make a cautious approach towards the self-contained area. The Gears team will approach the area, establishing containment and depressurization protocols to avoid risking the lives of possible survivors. Industrial enzymes. Food production, 108. Okay, we can do another probe. Pause the solar panels again to get another probe. Can I turn that one back on? Yes. We got.
Lost due to space weather.
Are you kidding me? We can't even.
Population transfer complete.
We can't even improve them. Great. 100 non-workers has been moved from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Did I do Sector 2? Yeah, okay. Woo! Alright, well, let's go ahead and turn this mushroom farm on. 116.1. Yeah! Never actually seen it. Ew! Yeah, we're growing mushrooms on our waste. Delicious.
A probe has been lost due to space weather.
And I can't even see if we... Oh, wait. Pro polymer cost is reduced by 1. Oh! Ah! Eco probe. The improved wiring probe launcher upgrade is required to unlock... Ah! Polymer refinery. Ooh. Frel's Tachyon sonar scouting radius increased by 80%. Ooh. Advanced sensors. The PA assisted management tech lab upgrade is required. Okay, we can't even make our probes better. We can make them faster. Okay. Where's our tech lab? Right there. Computing optimization. The intelligent tab upgrade is required, and high-risk experimentation field. Family at work tech
A
lab.
science ship team has completed a task.
PA assistant management. Okay. Personal computer tech lab. Oh, okay. We'll research that. The science ship gear. Oh, yes. Summary of intelligence on self-contained area. Upon entering the area, the crew of the gear were confronted by a UN soldier. Oh, exhibiting extreme signs of dementia, yelling the words, "Die, Dolo scum!" They opened fire on our team. The confrontation ended with the depressurization of the area due to projectile fire and the death of both the soldier and 2 of the gear team. Investigating what they could afterwards, the team was concluded that this was a place of indoctrination. Oh! Of the surrounding production zone workers. Remains of a statue dedicated to the glory of the Etemenaki commanders were found, as well as other art pieces aimed at condemning the enemies of humanity, Dolos and the Ashtangites. Oh. Well, that's not fun. Investigate the animal pens. The Gears team will investigate the food production area dedicated to animals to better understand the workings of the Etemenaki. Wow. The UN was not a good... They were not nice. Let's actually try to find resources behind everything. That way the storm doesn't get too close to us. Oof. Okay, let's pause the solar panels again. Or no, I'm playing this. Okay, yeah. We're continuing to build the solar panels this time. Oh, we need workers in Sector 1. So, non-workers continue to... Just send them to Sector 2. We have 37 people in Sector 1, so only non-workers from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Let's do 40.
A probe has completed its scan.
Thank you. We can build another, or launch another probe, so let's do that. Oops, I didn't want that. I wanted resources. In Sector 2, we're gonna try to empty some of the cryonic pods. Alright, we're almost able to build more solar panels.
Population transfer complete.
Ooh, personal computer has been unlocked, which means our tech lab is... Research suite has increased by 20%. Ooh, yes. Okay, what were we trying to go for? I'm terrible at remembering things. Oh yeah, I wanted to make these more efficient chemical baths. 4 carbon now produces 5 polymer. Yes. Oh, I don't have a probe yet. Let's go ahead and get heat recovery. Solar panels production is increased by 5%. Yeah, let's add that. Okay. Oh yes, they're building solar panels now.
Has completed a task.
Summary... Oh, a dog bark. Summary of intelligence on animal production area. The production area has been gutted for several hundred meters. The huge amount of floating carcasses has made it difficult for the team to differentiate between what is animal and what is not. The team did find several working cryopods and have prepared these for extraction. Production seems mainly to have been galliform, though there are signs that rarer mates were produced. The Gears team wishes to specifically note that they found a cryopod containing a dog. The owner seems to have decided that the animal's life was more important than their own. Oh, their corpses hang on to the pod. That's so sad. 25 science and 204 cryonic pods. Naomi protocol. Provide a new home for the dog. Bypassing security measures. The gear crew will bring the dog aboard the Tiqqun. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have a little doggo. Hull integrity is going down real quick. Oh god, they're taking their sweet time building the solar panels. That's fine. We can always pause. And we're at 50% hull integrity now, aren't we? God, that's too quick.
Hull integrity below 50%.
I hate how quick that happens. Oh, goodness gracious. They're 50% done building the solar panels.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Transmission from... There's the dog again. Transmission from Eden. Administrator. I did not expect this decision. I would remind you that Dolos regulations prohibit animals on board the Tiqqun. I do postulate, however, that the animal's presence may be good for crew morale. And listening protocol. Investigate the vegetal zone. The Gears team will investigate the food production area dedicated to vegetables to better understand the workings of the Etemenaki. Almost done with the solar panels.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Structural bereavement.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Administrator, a crew member has died in an accident while working in the waste treatment center in Sector 1. I would like to remind you that poor working conditions and power overload can lead to accidents and the death of crew. A dead employee cannot contribute to Dolos AEC operations. Ensure no accidents occur in Sector 1 for 15 cycles. We can do that, I think. So
has completed its scan.
We need to make sure they're not overworked.
Warning, a sector is being overworked.
How is that overworked? Can we turn off the probe launcher then for a little bit? No. Huh. 8 crew members died. Minus 104 for hull integrity. Gross. Well, crap. Okay, optimal. 246 workers. Let's move from Sector 1 to Sector 2. Only workers. We'll do 30. Is that good enough? No. Only workers from Sector 1. Let's do another 30. I think that should be good enough. For now. And... solar panels are done? Yes? There we go. Wait, minus 17? It's because they're overworked. Okay. If we can transfer...
Population transfer complete.
There we go. There we go. That's better. Yes. Hot dog. Oh, look at the cute widow poppers. Administrator. Inconsistencies were detected within a crew member's DLS records. After reviewing the data, I have found that the crew member is actually a dog. a Borzoi to be exact. I have not discovered how it came to be on board. Its mere presence violates several health protocols. I will say that it does seem to be providing extremely beneficial for crew morale. A decision must be made concerning the animal's fate. Respect sanitary protocols, or officially recognize the dog as a member of the crew. We are going to officially recognize the dog as a member of the crew. Stability bonus +1 permanent. Yes. Look at that trust +3. Hee +1 for dog. Okay, let's turn you back on. And you, look at how much power we have now. It doesn't really add that much, does it? Ugh. Alright, let's resume that. So if I were to do intense, building operations require 25% fewer workers. We lose stability. They're negative, which is okay.
A science ship team has completed a task.
But they require less workers to maintain the sector. Whoa. 15 science, 261 food, and 235 cryonic pods. We're gonna have a lot of people on board soon. Summary of intelligence on vegetal production area. Drilling through several layers of debris, the Gears team finally reached the vegetable production area. They were greeted by the floating corpses of UN soldiers and crew. A few distinct workers seem to have reached emergency cryopods before depressurization. Hydroponic technology was used aboard the Etemenaki to grow fruits and vegetables in large vertical aisles. Recovered yield reports detail how hierarchical rationing reserved the rarest of foods for higher-ranking crew members. Although the remaining food production facilities are unusable, a few intact storage containers were found by the team. Retrieving resources have been prepared for extraction. Personalized instructions upgrade unlocked for crop farm. Ooh. Leave the wreckage of the food production district. The Gears crew will gather all equipment and leave the ruins of the food production district. Oh god, the storm moved. Stop moving. Crop farm. Food production is increased by 40%. Ooh! That would help us out a lot, actually. Oh, they've received all signs. Okay, gear needs to return. Ugh. Theta Circis? Circis is the name of the star. Oof. This is no bueno. And we don't have alloy in Sector 1.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Wow. Okay, Sector 2. Just don't give them any more. alloy. And we do have this extra EVA airlock that we can deconstruct if need be. Which I think we might need to do that. Ugh.
Warning. Hull integrity below 10%.
I see that. I'm trying. Are we just not mining? Iron, we are not. Okay, that should help. I'm going to cancel the deconstruction of the EVA airlock and pause it for now. Extra hours. Okay, we need to transfer people. Sector 1, or sorry, Sector 6 to Sector 1, only workers, 30. Continue deconstructing of EVA airlock. Damn it!
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Crunch. Administrator, policies allow Dolos to rapidly adapt employee conditions to the evolving needs of the Tiqqun's mission. However, crew members are like oranges. You can't squeeze them like clockwork and expect to keep getting juice. Pledge to change Sector 6 work policy within 15 cycles. Ugh, really? Crunch, fine. What do they want us to change it to? To supported. What's that? Oh, hell. Ugh.
Population transfer complete.
Maybe that was a bad idea. Alright, cancel deconstruction and pause. No. Pause.
Happy New Year, Administrator.
Thank you. That's like year 2 now, I think, right? Alright, gear. Let's go into the industrial zone wreckage.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Oh yes, cryonic pods. We can turn those back off now. At least for a little bit. They're angry. Of course you are. Alright. Ruins, trapped in time and steel. Etemenaki Industrial Zone Scan Report. Scans have detected large quantities of steel around what appears to be wreckage of the Etemenaki's Industrial Zone. Transmission from the Gears team.
We've arrived at the ruined industrial zone. The view is intriguing. In addition to the general debris and bodies that float everywhere, there are large piles of previously molten metals that have solidified when the area was exposed to the vacuum of space. The zone has been ripped open and much of the interior appears to have been blown away. The structural tear extends into a storage area full of suspended yellow particles.
Oh. Explore the industrial zone. The Gears team will scout the industrial zone in the hope of finding cryopods and learning more about the ship's production capabilities. Investigate the storage area. The Gears team will investigate the storage area in the hope of finding refined resources, cryopods, or information. Look for the source of the yellow particles. The Gears team will follow the yellow particles to the storage area and attempt to locate their source. We'll do that. Couldn't hurt to follow some strange yellow sparkles.
A probe has completed its scan.
Heat recovery. Was that for solar panels? Yes. Increased by 5%. Ooh, just a smidgen bit more. Okay, research species increased by 40%. Okay. We need to transfer resources a bit quicker between districts. Stockpiles can store 20% more resources. Stockpile medium or collapsible frame. Stockpiles can send 2 more transporters. We're doing that one. Structural repurposing. Electronics costs required to unlock new sectors are reduced by 30%. We might need to open up a new sector soon. Parts of Stanford. Loading and unloading resources in docking bays is 10% faster. Design instructions. Spaceship's construction speed is increased by 10%. Or storage optimizations. Docking bays can store 20% more resources. We need that. Alright, we're starting to lose trust a little bit. We can launch another probe. Can we find iron on this side? Ooh. Way over there, that's too dangerous. Sure, well, let's do that. I wish Sector 6 here would be a little bit more happier and be fine with not having to work as much. Alright, let's turn cryonics back on. We need more people.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, let's store people back in Sector 2. Or cryopods, I should say. Probe. Can we... Oh. Can we... Waste treatment center. Sort by solvent. Recycling polymer provides 5 extra units. Okay. Nahi quarters protocol. While the waste recycling policy is in effect, quarters produce waste at a rate of 1 waste per 20 inhabitants over 15 cycles. Let's actually research that now.
Science team has completed a task.
Summary of intelligence on the Etemenaki's monument to Earth. The team followed the trail of yellow particles through the vacuum to another section of Etemenaki wreckage. It appears to have been at least partially spared from the destruction we have seen elsewhere. The particles come from the crushed and damaged flowers of yellow squash. A bed of these frozen plants surround a large bronze sculpture, a depiction of Earth, crowned with laurels. Many messages have been left near the sculpture, railing against the perceived enemies of humanity, Dolos and the Ashtangites. A plaque at its base reads, "Against the cynicism that kills hope, against the madness which precipitates hell, to perpetuate the genus of humanity and the memory of our life on Earth." There is a compartment beneath the plaque in which a sealed time capsule was found. It seems possible it could be opened. End data listening protocol. Open the time capsule. Let's see what's in there. Only workers from Sector 1 to Sector 6. Do 20.
A probe has completed its scan.
Ooh. Found something very important over there. Let's hold off on that. Ooh. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that and tell our people not to go there, since it's very close to the storm.
Population transfer complete. A science ship team has completed a task.
Summary of an Etemenaki time capsule data. Inside the capsule were toys and other everyday items. Several objects were of unknown purpose. There was a pocket of newspaper clippings that revealed some of what happened after the Tiqqun first entered self-similar space. There was a total collapse of Earth's ecosystems accelerated by the moon's destruction. In response, the United Nations installed a totalitarian government of planetary surveillance to protect the population from eco-terrorists and the continuous waves of pandemics. They prioritized corporate practices that supported the environment and its preservation. Industrial responsibility seems to have been paramount. Numerous legal ramifications were implemented to counter any further acceleration of ecosystem destruction. In this time of crisis and guided by the government, society seems to have turned on politicians, extremists, immigrants, and conspiracy theorists. One after the other, they portrayed them as possible scapegoats, holding them responsible for 250 years of industrialization marked disruption, superficial societal practice, and moral decay and hyper-consumerism. The Etemenaki was to be the Great Ark, the global project that would save humanity. Only those deemed well-behaved in the eyes of the government would be allowed on board. The Ashtangites, fanatics of mysticism and proponents of genetic manipulation, were left behind on Earth with the deviants and dissidents. Wow, that sucks for humanity. And possibly 250 years we were gone? Or we 250 years into the future? We got 45 science. Self-cleaning lubricants upgrade unlocked for waste treatment center. Ooh. Okay, explore the industrial zone. The Gears team will scout the industrial zone in hope of finding cryopods and learning more about the ship's production capabilities.
A violent strike has started on board the Tiqqun.
Of course, in Sector 6 too.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
We are going to avoid these resources because they're too close to the storm. It's alright, guys, don't worry, I'll be able to force more of y'all to work. Why you want me to do that, I'll never know.
Administrator, you can implement a new policy.
Thank you. We're gonna go up to supported.
Warning, a sector is being overworked.
Yeah, is it this sector? Big time.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Summary of intelligence on the Etemenaki's industrial zone. The industrial zone itself is devastated. Both factory machinery and crew were covered in flying molten metal. Ooh. As depressurization occurred, as the metal solidified, grisly monuments were created. Sometimes all that remains of a body is a cracked metal shell. Cryopods found in this area have either been covered by steel or compromised. Our team was able to gather some information about the Etemenaki's production methods. 20 science. Investigate the storage area. The Gears team will investigate the storage area in hope of finding refined resources, cryopods, or information. Wow. Okay, can we launch a probe to right there? Probably not. It'll probably get destroyed. Okay, at least there are extra hours now. Oh boy. Oh great. How much food? Oh, we're producing enough.
A probe has been lost due to space weather.
Figures. .5 cycles just to get across the system. Maybe there. We're probably going to lose that one too. We'll see. If we do, I'll stop doing that. Ooh, okay, we're losing water. We're not producing enough water to keep us going for crop farms, but that's okay. We're not losing too much. And you know what? Let's go ahead and turn off cryonic labs for now. Summary of intelligence on the storage area. The storage area seems to have been the battleground for a large, violent clash. Workers attempted to repel the invader using small firearms and improvised weaponry. Apart from the cutting laser marks across bodies and containers, there is no evidence that identifies the invader. The large majority of the storage area seems to have been emptied, but after some searching, the Gears team located a number of inactive cryopods and resource containers. Everything has been prepared for extraction. 97 alloy, 2 electronics, and 188 cryopods. Awesome. Leave the wreckage. Oh no 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 no. Oh great. Oh. Avoid that, please.
Lost due to space weather.
Figures.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Alright, let's see what that is. Yes, they've received all the science.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
Ooh. That was for the quarters, yeah. Knee-high quarter protocol. Now, our quarters are going to produce waste. 1 waste per 20 inhabitants over 15 cycles. Amazing. 13 iron now produces, 15 alloy. That would be a good thing to do. Deoxidized contacts. Power cost reduced by 4. Ooh. Oh, yes. Yes. And you will become waste again. Administrator, despite its thorough chemical processing and convincing synthetic flavoring, food produced from waste is proving to be unpopular with the crew. Often, the crew good-naturedly makes jokes about the parallels between the foods and their garbage, but sometimes the seeds of discord grow in the soil of humor. Promise to turn the mushroom walls off for at least 30 cycles? What do they expect? Crab Thermidor? Fine, we can turn that off for 30 seconds, I think. That should be fine, right? No. Y'all are making it difficult for me. I can't add another crop farm. I just can't. It's not producing enough resources for us.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Alright, ruins, reactors. Data summary on Etemenaki reactors. Our sensors have located a sector of the Etemenaki drifting in space. First reports indicate that the wreckage was once the ship's engine room and reactors. Transmission from the crew of the gear.
We've arrived at the site. Only 2 of the Etemenki's massive reactors remain. Initial reconnaissance reveal 3 places of interest: the thrusters, the engine room, and the engine's supervision area.
Investigate the thrusters. The Gears team will analyze and investigate the Etemenki's thrusters in order to learn more about the mobility of this immense ship. We're gonna high prioritize that iron there. And that iron. And that iron. Oh, a habitable planet, Kruk P42. Possibly habitable. $95.8. 99.2. Okay, that'll keep us going for a while. Ooh, storage authorization has been unlocked. Okay. Waste treatment. Okay, magnetic separators. Recycling alloys cost 10 fewer waste. Panel purification system. Alloy development steel. Okay, so we need both of those. Okay. We can do that. Food production speed is increased by 40%. We could do that as well. Oh crap, we're out of alloy again. Okay, deconstruct this EVA airlock again. Oh, let's turn that on. We have extra alloy in Sector 6 that I didn't know of? Well. Let's cancel destruction there again.
A probe has completed its scan.
The storm is getting way too close for comfort. Let's high prioritize that. And let's get Mule to pick up all that. Same with Hermes. Yeah.
A science ship team has completed a task.
I'm gonna wait for them to gather that science first. And there. Okay. Summary of intelligence on the Etemenki's engines. The Etemenki seem capable of achieving two different types of propulsion. The inertia system mode of propulsion, which has made similarities to Dolos's EKP. Cross-referencing mission data reveals a number of matches to the encounter near Saturn during the Tiqqun's initial test phase. Whoa. Their inner system propulsion covers many of the basic operations of the Vol engine. Our team has noted the remains of numerous accreditation areas. Access to and knowledge of the propulsion modes seem to have been strictly regulated. The two reactors were damaged at the same time as the larger structures, and our analysis has revealed traces of gluon particles. So wait, was this ship being built and tested near Saturn before we even did our first jump? 35 science. Inspect the engine room. The Gears team will proceed to the engine room and try to learn more about the how the Etemenaki operated. Okay, let's avoid that one for now since no one's going over there. Oh, overworked. Don't want that. Optimal. Okay, we can do that. Transfer crew members from Sector 1 to Sector 6, only workers. And we're going to do 25, I think. That should bump them up a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. We could turn off the hydrogen storage. We'll free up some jobs. Water production is going down like crazy. Well, not crazy.
Population transfer complete.
Alright, let's bump Sector 1 up to housing 35 alloy at any given time.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Summary of intelligence on the Etemenki's engine room. The Etemenki's engines were not supported by a PA or even basic AI. Instead, crew members were constantly monitoring, adjusting, and repairing the engines and thrusters. Their living conditions were extremely precarious, and it would seem many of them were either prisoners or rejects from the population on board the Etemenki. Wow. Traces of writing were found within some dormitory cells referring to genetic conatus and the Ashtangites. There are records of several serious breakdowns before the final explosion. Crew members would work waist deep in coolant, some dying while performing their tasks within the toxic substance. Those who refused were executed by the superiors. Wow. UN was terrible. 40 science. We're going to X out of here and we're going to gather that little bit of science, or a little bit. 60 science first. Yes. 13 iron now produces 15 iron. Okay, then we're doing the crop research. Fusion station. We can't upgrade that? Augmented building protocols workshop upgrade is required. Okay. We'll do that. We'll still research the steel mill upgrades. Make it to where we get more alloy for iron. Oh, the mining ship minigun has become more experienced. Yeah. Good job, guys. 20 science left. Investigate the engine's supervision area. The Gears team will investigate the Etemenaki's engine supervision area to learn more about the superstructure's final moments. We've got a lot of science, so these researches that we have going up should be done pretty quick. Whoa! Oh, wait, no, that's just telling us what the specialization is. Recycling and industry. We should really open up another sector so we can do a recycling sector. Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, we need that first. Ooh, Tiqqun hole. Steel fiber patches. The hull's deterioration while moving is reduced by 20%. We're going to need that.
You can implement a new policy.
I can. We're going to do normal. Yeah, we're going to go back to normal hours. Normal working conditions. Because... What? Because I can't support giving those guys a lot of jobs. Oh, it's because it's the policy is still at... What? Workers are required for the sector. Workers are available in the sector. Why is working conditions still extra hours? Well, we're screwed. We're not going to have enough battery power to keep us going for the entire time of moving. And it's not like we have the resources to build batteries all over the place, which we don't. Yeah, we need to open up another sector because that is part of our missions. And like I said, that sector will be recycling, I think. Oh yeah, look at all those resources you can hold now. But you're full now, aren't you? Yeah, it's because of the hydrogen.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Summary of intelligence on the Etemenaki's...
A new request awaits your attention.
Great. Summary of intelligence on the Etemenaki's engine supervision district. The engine supervision area was mainly occupied by those of rank. Some had time to enter cryopods before the apparent depressurization of the area. Analysis of remaining computer infrastructure indicates that their directives were merciless towards the engine room workers. They treated them as expendable outcasts. That's not right. There are traces throughout the entire supervisory district of hacking attempts. All ship computers dedicated to the engines and reactors were compromised, preventing the Etemenaki from maneuvering and causing power failures throughout the superstructure. The Gears team has managed to extract remnants of the computer protocols that were used to do this. These fragments of code point to an author, the BMS. Relevant data has been sent to the Tiqqun's tech lab for more detailed analysis. 50 science and 168 cryopods, a new event, Pirate. Leave the ruined propulsion systems. The Gears team will gather their equipment and leave the wreckage of the propulsion systems. Oh god. Oh. Storm's moving closer. We're gonna have to move. Yep. We can't stay here any longer. We'll die if we stay longer. Pirate, Administrator, we now have data to analyze Parasini hacking protocols. The associated research project can be launched in the tech lab. This should allow us to set up computer protection systems to reduce the impact of any digital attacks. Acknowledged. Hacking threat analysis upgrade unlocked for the Parasini. And data listening protocol. Oh. Waste treatment, yes. Yes, they've picked up all the science. So gear, return to the Tiqqun.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Of course you do that. Alright, steel fiber patches have been unlocked, which means we're producing more alloy. Yes. 10 iron produces 15 alloy. Even though we don't have any. That's perfect. Oh. Fusion station. Augmented building protocols workshop. Oh yeah, that's right. Augmented building protocols. Mechs repair buildings 25% faster. Workshops are not automatically repair buildings. Yes, do that. Or Tiqqun moves 20% faster. We actually need that. You know what? Let's just turn off the recycling centers for now. Or not. Because once we finish oh, we're not going to be able to finish researching that. Never mind. Dang it. I thought I could be clever and get that research done so we can get more alloy out of recycling. But alas, we cannot. Alright, so let's actually avoid the hydrogen. I don't need you to pick up hydrogen. We've got too much hydrogen. Alright, we need to start telling people to avoid picking up resources. Because we're going to start moving. Avoid that, please. Sorry. Avoid that. Sorry. Avoid all that. Avoid all that. We're gonna have to avoid all that. Okay. We're gonna continue gathering those little bits of resources. Oh yeah, let's avoid that as well. Let's actually... Santa Sleigh, pick up those. And focus on iron as well. 3 crew members died. Great. Alright, so we have alloy being produced from both of those guys. So we should actually start crossing this system now. Let's get everybody into safety. Alright, so we're going to actually set to avoid you.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
We're going to wait for everybody to come back. Once everybody's back, we have to move. All right. Once that guy's here, we're moving. All right. We have to move. Ugh. Okay, 4.5. 4.5, 4.8, 4.4. We're going to go to the depressurized R&D district. Ugh. Yes. Hull integrity is dropping like crazy. We're going to have to turn stuff off in Sector 1 to keep that, to keep the batteries going for as long as possible. 2.5 cycles. What happens if I turn off 1? Minus 79. No, bad idea. Let's just turn off those houses as well. I know they're angry, but blah blah blah.
Caution. Entering stellar storm.
Ooh. Can I turn that off? No. I can do it this way, though. We need to save on power for this district as much as possible. Let's turn off the research lab as well. Sector 6 should be perfectly fine. Sector 2. We're not going to have Sector 2 the entire time. But we can turn off some of these that we're not using to save just a little bit of power. Okay, let's turn off the recycling center here too. 2.1. I think that'll get us most of the way. Ugh, we just got struck. Oh, God. Battery tier 1 has been disabled in Sector 6 due to an accident. Ugh. This is stupid. They're not going to be happy about this, but I'm going to turn off the VR building or whatever it's called. Let's turn off a couple more buildings. Sector 2 is out. Sector 1. Ugh. We're gonna lose Sector 1 soon. Ouch.
Entering debris field.
Okay, we're out of the storm. Oh, come on, Sector 1. Don't lose power now. Sector 1 just lost power. And look at our hull integrity going down like crazy. No! Holy shit. Did we make it? Come on.